Let's meet Adam, one of our interns here at the 3D printing store in Denver, Colorado. Adam is a different type of learner, and as we've learned, sometimes the student is really the teacher. Adam's big heart and open mind and his incredible skill have been extremely rewarding to work with over the last 9 or 10 months. We can't wait for you to meet him. Let's do that right now.
I've been designing in 3D models for a little over a year and a half now.
Okay. And how long would you say your creative process, your design process of all the different facets has been going on? Longer than that, I'm assuming.
It's been going on at least since I was 5 or 6 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'm 23,
Okay.
and from pipe cleaners to 3D models, they can all be considered to have at least one type of accident beast, but those accidents lead to incredible outcomes. And I've always wanted to create them and make them seen as great creatures that protect people and help people, and
Very cool.
I want people to be inspired by them.
Okay. I think that's a great cause.
Yeah.
Now we have a good understanding of how Adam's creatures have come to be, but we haven't heard why they've come to be. Adam didn't have the easiest time of things in school, as one can imagine. He used these beasts both to inspire and motivate himself, and now he hopes to bring that same inspiration and motivation to other people that are just like him, and to anyone else who's willing to listen to his stories.
Now we're good.
All right, so we have a lot of characters here on the table. Not characters, excuse me, species. Right?
Yep.
So can you tell us about a few of them that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah. This is the Centrodon. This is just one of many beasts. This is my most intricate 3D printed version of this creature, and of all of my jointed 3D models. It's,
Because everything moves.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
most of everything moves, and another good side to this creature is it's somewhat posable, as in I can move parts of it and arrange it to look like it's laying down or standing in just the right positions
Right.
to make it look like it's doing something. Here, this is one of the first creatures I did in yarn.
Okay.
Before I started doing actual cloth creatures, I did my creatures in yarn.
Wow.
This is the Creodon. I call it this because it not only is it the creator of the first cloth creatures, or the aggregate of the first cloth creatures, but in my stories of evolution and how many of my best beasts came to be.
Yeah, I know you can't at this moment. It would be hard for people to understand how to get into your beasts and characters without knowing the whole backstory and all of that stuff, right? But do you ever see yourself where you could be in a place where you could be maybe teaching other students or teachers how to create some of these type of creatures if they were interested in doing that?
Well, I'd like to see myself in that place.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What would be hard about that sort of environment?
Well, I'd have to show an incredibly vast amount of patience for those who just don't seem to get what
Yeah,
I'm trying to show them.
sure.
But I also want not only that, but I'd have to be patient when they're just trying to express
Mm-hmm.
their interests
Sure.
for their creatures and
Right.
beasts.
Right.
And I'd want them to take full credit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might get in. I'd like to be inspired by the students that
Okay.
I teach
Mhm.
how to make things like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like them to teach me how they make their own designs, how
Sure.
they thought about making their own creatures.
Yeah. I guess.
It's not like skydiving or river rafting or anything like that. It's as simple as creating my beasts, my creatures, my world.
Yeah. Hearing about Adam's life experiences, it's easy to see how he's become such a thoughtful person. Let's hear more about his personal philosophy now. We've talked before about challenges you had in school and things like that. We've gone through that history, and you've had some challenging times learning new things, right? And adapting to new situations. Do you think that what you're doing could potentially be something that someone else who struggles with those things too might relate to and be inspired by?
I would hope and pray that that is the case.
Yeah.
I want my beasts to save lives,
Mm. Okay.
whether it be imaginary lives in a movie or real, genuine lives in this real, genuine world.
Well, there's other students like me that if Adam can do it, I can do it. You know,
Yeah.
how did he do it? How did he learn to have patience?
I don't want to come off as one of those people who just who one of the things that I don't want to be is one of those people whom people look up to but don't believe that they can actually be like me. I
Okay.
want them to try and
Sure.
go for whatever their heart really desires.
Yeah.
I don't want them to think it's impossible to make their
Sure.
way in the world
Right.
and their art,
Mm-hmm.
because it's possible.
Sure.
I want to be living proof that
Yeah, it's possible.
I,
Yeah.
through a lot of hard work and
Strategies.
yeah,
And patience.
and just yeah,
Right.
I got here,
Mhm.
and I'm nothing special. Just
Mhm.
I just love art, creatures, beasts. I'm nothing super advanced beyond everybody else. I just do what I like.
Mhm.
I follow what I see in my heart.
Right. What
There,
this could be.
if there are some words that I'd like to be famous for,
Mhm.
it's that anything is possible and all life is precious.
Jesus.
I want to be
Yeah.
I want be remembered for at least that being one of my quotes.
Sure. I like that.
Because it's true.
Yeah.
Nothing is truly impossible. We just gotta move forward and make it happen.
Yeah.
Envision it and go for it.
Sure. We consider ourselves very lucky to know Adam, and we're so happy to share him with all of you. Adam's growth that we've seen over the past 9 or 10 months is astounding. At first, when we asked him to do something, we were met with challenging answers. No, I'm not sure about that, or that's not something I'm used to doing. And we even had days where he had to leave because he wasn't comfortable in the space any longer. Now we get to work with Adam, and we get to see him be creative. We get to learn about his process. We get to find projects that really speak to what he is good at, and he teaches us on a daily basis. It's fascinating to watch Adam grow and change almost every single visit that we spend with him. his beasts are truly an expression of the story he wants to tell the world, and we're so happy to share it with all of you today.